Maybe we can cut a deal.
Jack? Jack is dead, my friend. You can call me Joker. And as you can see, I'm a lot happier.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't have my boy here pull your head off.
How about a magic trick? I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
How about another joke, Murray?
No, I think we've had enough of your jokes.
What do you get?
I don't think so.
When you cross
I think
a
we're
mentally
done
ill
with your
loner
jokes.
with
That's
a
it.
society that abandons him and treats him like trash!
Call the police,
I'll
Gene.
tell you what you
Call
get!
the police.
You get what you deserve!
Many iterations of the Joker exist. Cesar Romero, Jack Nicholson, Oscar winners Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix, and the iconic Mark Hamill have done the part justice. Then there's Jared Leto. The role of the Joker is very important. It must convey an almost opposite view from Batman, but yet very similar. Look at Ledger's Joker, a man whose past created the persona he now uses to achieve his version of personal justice. Sound familiar? Joker's justice is just far more chaotic, as is the Joker's in the Arkham series. I believe this version of the Joker is the best version, and here's why. One, his rise, fall, and rebirth. His story starts in Arkham Origins as the Black Mask. I know, confusing, but play the game. Joker is clearly obsessed with the Bat of Gotham, a character trait of Joker that I really love. Another video game Joker like this is the Telltale Joker. Really underrated game, pick it up for sure. Unlike Telltale's Joker, who wants to be Batman, really Bruce Wayne's best friend, this Joker wants to achieve his version of justice. Batman is a threat. A very interesting threat to the Clown Prince of Crime, so he wants him dead. He also wants him dead because of his origin. Just like the comics, this Joker was once in the Red Hood gang, and Batman knocked him into a tank of chemicals. At the end of the game, Batman saves the Joker's life, and this begins the obsession that lasts 3 more games.
You just play along!
You're insane!
It's been you this whole time. You hired the assassins. You've been running Sionis' operation.
Well, technically it's my operation now. Isn't that right, boys?
You've got me. Now let her go.
Oh, life would be so simple if you were all I wanted. No, you're just a teeny little distraction compared to what I've got up my sleeve.
Now we go to the Batgirl DLC from Arkham Knight. It's set before Asylum, as Batgirl is still Batgirl and not Oracle. Another thing the Joker caused that's really glossed over. Joker is just being a villain, but he has a dope top hat.
Welcome one and all to Joker's main event. Tonight's special act, the magnificent deaths of the caped do-gooders. Come in, take a load off, enjoy!
So let's jump to Arkham Asylum. I personally love that the series starts with the Joker, and in a way, I'll get to this later, ends with the Joker. To start chronologically, a fire at Blackgate Penitentiary sends the Joker's gang, who were at Blackgate, to Arkham Asylum. The Joker is then arrested and sent to Arkham, which he swiftly takes over, but Batman suspected it, so he is already on the case. Joker has his master plan. He wants to get Titan. Titan is a formula of Bane's favorite performance-enhancing drug, Venom, and the poisonous plant of a botanist Pamela Isley, the poison ivy. Titan was developed by Arkham doctor Penelope Young, who chronologically is first mentioned in the Batgirl DLC, which shows how long the Joker has been planning his Titan scheme. Joker eventually gets Titan, uses it, and becomes a monstrosity that was way too easy to take down. But the aftermath of his Titan use becomes his undoing.
Let's talk about employee relations, Bats. Harley disappointed me, and now she's out of the picture. Gone, forgotten, dead to me. You get the idea. What's it like in your organization? Do you punish your hired help when they fail you? Or is that saucy outfit you make him wear punishment enough?
Arkham City continues his story, and it's not looking good for Mr. J. At the start of the game, we find out that the Joker is in Arkham City, but he's very reclusive. We discover he is dying from his use of Titan, and to get the cure, he poisons Batman and every hospital in Gotham with his blood and sends Batman to get the cure, or they all will die. Batman gets the cure by working with Mr. Freeze and getting Ra's al Ghul's blood. Batman does get the cure, but it's stolen by Harley Quinn, and by the time Batman gets to Joker's base at the Sionis steel mill, which, funny, you know, he pretended to be Roman Sionis in Arkham Origins, and he now uses this steel mill as his base in Arkham City. I think that's pretty cool. Sorry for that rabbit trail, but the Joker is apparently healed. Joker is able to beat Batman when Dr. Hugo Strange enacts Protocol 10. Talia makes a deal with the Joker to make him immortal using her father's Lazarus pit if he spares Batman, who is incapacitated by the debris that crushed him. Batman survives, stops Protocol 10, but Joker has taken Talia al Ghul hostage at the Monarch Theater, a place tied deeply to Batman's past. Healthy Joker demands the cure, but it turns out Talia has it, and she stabs the Joker with her sword. But this healthy Joker turns out to be Clayface, and a very sick Joker shoots Talia, and another person Bruce Wayne loves dies at the Monarch Theater. Batman defeats Clayface and uses the cure, but before he can give the last bit to the Joker, the clown attacks him, and the vial is destroyed. Joker accepts his death, and dies with the man he truly wanted the best. Batman carries his body out of the theater, and thus ends the story of the Joker.
But so what? We all know you'll save me.
Every decision you've ever made ends with death and misery. People die. I stop you. You'll just break out and do it again.
Think of it as a running gag. No! Are you happy now?
Do you want to know something funny? Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
You know, that actually is pretty funny.
Psych. Arkham Knight opens at the cremation of the Joker, and it's a great way to show that the Joker is truly dead. Unless you played New Game Plus, then he survived Arkham City, but dies by the flames of the cremation chamber. The Joker does show up again, after Bruce is doused with loads of Scarecrow's new fear toxin. It's revealed that the Joker did die, but the lasting effects of his blood have changed the brains of 5 individuals, including Batman. Batman imprisons the other 4, as they are slowly becoming the Joker themselves. The fear toxin awakens the Joker persona in Batman. He's able to control the Joker's appearances to him, as they are only illusions. Eventually, Harley catches wind of the Joker clones and tries to free them, but is stopped by Batman and Robin. But one of the people affected by the Joker's blood, Henry Adams, kills the other infected and then kills himself, saying that Batman will be the perfect Joker. Robin, realizing that Batman is just like these other 4 people, tries to imprison him, but Batman turns it on Robin and imprisons him. Talk about an Uno reverse card. Scarecrow and the dreaded Arkham Knight release fear toxin throughout the city, and its effect strengthens the Joker's hold on Batman's brain. Batman is still able to defeat the Arkham Knight, who turns out to be Jason Todd, the second Robin, who was tortured and thought to be killed by the Joker. It turns out that the Joker locked him inside of Arkham Asylum, and during the events of that game, let him go, as he had successfully broken Todd's belief in Batman. Batman turns himself in to Scarecrow to save the city. Scarecrow reveals his identity as Bruce Wayne and gives him a near-fatal dose of the fear toxin, which causes Batman and Joker to have a battle for control of his mind. Joker uses Batman's guilt for people like Talia to try and take control, but when Batman realizes the Joker's greatest and only fear, he uses it to retain his mind. And that truly wraps up the story of the Arkham Joker.
Nobody serenades you but me, Bat. Take it away, boys. Take me on home to the asylum. Never alone in the asylum. Anarchy ruled, it was wild, but through it all you never smiled. Joke's on you, I'm in your head, so look who's laughing now. Remember in Arkham City, I killed your girl, so pretty. That was the night you let me die. But when I looked you in the eye, that's when I knew we'd be together. Look who's laughing now!
Number 2. The Mind of the Joker. Many versions of the Joker have shown him to be very intelligent. Look at Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson's take on the role. Both are smart and try to outwit Batman. Arkham's Joker is the epitome of the Joker in my opinion, because he is a psychopathic killer, but he's also a criminal mastermind. In Origins, he rallies the best assassins on Earth to take down Batman. In Asylum, he takes over the whole asylum with an elaborate plan involving setting Blackgate on fire and getting himself arrested. In City, he preserves his legacy by infecting people with his psychotic blood, including his sworn enemy Batman. And he's crazy enough that he can have a music number in Arkham Knight and it not feel out of place. Joker sets big events throughout the series in action in every game. For example, the events of Arkham Asylum, the events that lead Batman and the 5 other people to be infected with his Titan blood, and the events that lead to Jason Todd becoming Arkham Knight, and many more subtle, small events like him having the tape recording about the doctor who invented Titan, back probably a couple years before the events of Arkham Asylum. This Joker plans ahead, and really is a great leader and tactician, something few other Jokers have been. This iteration of Joker, in my opinion, is also one of the most human outside of Joaquin Phoenix in the Telltale series' John Doe. Like most human beings, the Joker's greatest fear is death. The Joker doesn't want his legacy, name, or ideologies to die. Let me explain. In Arkham Knight, we find out his greatest fear is to be forgotten. He may not have feared what comes after death on a spiritual or metaphysical realm, but in the physical world, he didn't want to be forgotten. This realization, which isn't made till the end of the game, really humanizes the character in a way that's really challenging when you look at, the Joker. Number 3. Why this is the best Joker. While he isn't the most human, he is more psychotic than any other incarnation that can be sympathized with. He is also not the most psychotic, but he easily is right beside Heath Ledger's Joker as the second most psychotic portrayal. That's my opinion, so you might disagree. I'd also say that the animated series has a very crazy Joker. Definitely my second favorite Joker of all time. But he is so similar to the Arkham Joker, As far as the masterminds go, I'd say he is the best. No other iteration of the Joker, besides what animated Joker did to Tim Drake in that universe, which I won't go into detail, but it's gruesome, it's terrible, and I hate it, has affected the beginning, middle, and end of a plot to a Batman story, quite like he does in the Arkham series. The whole Arkham series really was a game of dominoes, and they may have fallen slowly, but the first and last one were knocked over by the Joker, showing how much planning and control he had. In conclusion, I think this is the best version of the Joker character, besides maybe his animated incarnation. But since he did something terrible to my favorite Robin, I like the Arkham one more. Arkham's Joker balanced all the character traits of the Joker that make him a villain people enjoy seeing, and made him the best version of the character to date. Thanks for watching, guys. I know it's been a really long time since I made a video, but I'm gonna try and get back into it. This whole Corona break really helps, you know. Anyway, we're at 92 subscribers when I'm recording this, so let's get the last 8. Let's hit 100. That'd be awesome. It would make my day. Anyway, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and wash your hands.
Nobody serenades you but me, Bat. Take it away, boys. Take me on home to the asylum. Never alone in the asylum. Anarchy ruled. It was wild.